Bhakti Movement. The early seeds of Bhakti Movement was already sown by the Alwar and Nayanar saint in the southern part of India. Bhakti movement or the way of bhakti has been categorized in two types. First is Sagun Bhakti and the another one is Nirgun Bhakti. What is Sagun Bhakti? In Sagun Bhakti, you can imagine your own God. That means how they look. What are the gender? What is the gender of your God? Etc. For example, Krishna, Mirabai, she used to worship Krishna in a form, in a look. Surdas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shankar Dev, Mahadev. These were the people who were under the Sagun Bhakti. Sagun Bhakti is also known as conformist school of Bhakti movement. Why? Because it is much similar to Hindu saint. Sagun Bhakti saint, they accepted the authorities or the doctrines of the Vedas. Now let's talk about Nirgun type of Bhakti. In Nirgun type of Bhakti, you have a formless God. For example, Guru Nanak gave the concept of Rab. Kabir Das used to practice Nirgun type of Bhakti. Nirgun Bhakti is a radical school of Bhakti movement. Why? Because it rejects the authorities or the doctrines of the Vedas. Now let's talk about the impact of Bhakti movement on the society. So Bhakti movement, it promoted the vernacular language. For example, Awadh, Braj, Gujarati, Punjabi, Assamese, Bengali, Maithili and many more. The compilation of Hindu script was done in local dialects. For example, Ramcharitramanas and Hanuman Chalisa was written by Tulsidas in Awadhi dialect. Now comes the birth of various philosophies like Dvait and Advait philosophy, about which I have taught you in the art and culture series in the previous lectures. In Bhakti movement, everyone, irrespective of gender, class, caste, they can attain salvation, which is mukti. Although in Vedic literature, under its most orthodox period and in certain rituals, Sudras and women were denied to attain salvation. Promotion of the concept in Bhakti movement, there is a promotion of the concept of personal God, same that was Ishwar, and direct worship without the assistance of a priest. Now the emergence of a new form of bhakti like langar and bhandar. For example, in Sikhism, the service to humanity is the service to God. Sikhism gave the concept of Sikhism emphasized much on the seva form of concept. Composition of bhajan and kirtans were done. Religious baths were there and the recitation of the name of holy God, that was known as Nam Jap. And salvation through the grace of God can be achieved. Now let's talk about the limitation of Bhakti movement. See, they were critical, these Alvars and Nayanar saint in the southern part of India, they were critical to Buddhism and Jainism. But they somewhere failed in addressing the root cause of Hinduism, that was root cause of degradation of Hinduism, that was the Varna system or the Varna system, caste system and the Brahmanical rituals. That was influence of Brahmanical rituals over Hinduism. And because of this limitation, around 10th century, Bhakti movement in the southern part of India, it got merged with the Brahmanical Hinduism. Similarly, even the conformist school of the Bhakti movement in the northern part of India, because it failed to criticize the caste system, Varna system, and the Brahminical rituals, they also got assimilated in the Vaishnava sect of Hinduism.